stand and remove your hats and join with us as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by an invocation from the Prairie Grove Fellowship of Christian Athletes, which will be followed by the playing of our national anthem by the Prairie Grove Tiger Band. But first, please recite with me the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful day that you've blessed. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to play football on this beautiful night with this great crowd. Please place your hand of protection over both teams tonight as they play and keep them safe. Lord, we love you and we praise you. In your name we pray. Amen.
Prairie Grove Tigers Stadium, the first home contest tonight for our Prairie Grove Tigers as they face the Stilwell Indians. I am Lynn Gregson. With me is Ryan Cook. Ryan, it's nice to be home for our first game of the season, other than the blue and gold. Blue and gold. Went back to Foley. Black and gold game. Black and gold game. I pulled a.
Your age is showing.
No. What's our band director's name? Gary
Nichols.
Gary Nichols. Remember when he called his old
his old mascot.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking about the FFA sausage.
Yeah. No, my old colors were blue and gold, but the black and gold games last time we were here.
Yeah, we've been in Clarksville. We were in Farmington. So, we went to.
Were we there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Barely. Pea Ridge. I mean, we've traveled. We've been road warriors here the first little bit of the year. So it's nice to be back in the friendly confines.
Absolutely. Well, Ryan, I got to tell you, before we get ready to kick off here, I got to do it, man. I mean, you know I'm a Bama boy and everything, but I got to give a shout out. Whoop Pig Suey for last Saturday. What a great game for the Hogs. We're hoping the Tigers have a similar game tonight, control that line of scrimmage like they did on Saturday night.
Well, you would think that we would be able to, Pea Ridge, Stilwell. They're a team that numbers-wise, it looks like they've got a lot of guys over there. A lot of these are junior high players that dress out and come out and help because you can play 6 hours or 6 quarters in Oklahoma. So they play both on Thursday and on Friday night. So a lot of these guys are part of the team that played last night and beat Prairie Grove Junior High team fairly.
Here's Chalino Martinez kicks, received, and he go on his knee. He went on his knee. That's Simrad. He goes on his knee around the 22-yard line. Let's see, they were spotting around the 24.
But at least we caught it.
Absolutely. Well, they got, I'll tell you what, number 4 for them, it looks like it's Lyrics Howard. Man, he's a good-looking kid there on the front. Man, they got some pretty big boys there, Ryan. 54, Malachi Duncan. 55 is Briar Thurber, and 58, Jason Chronister. So they look pretty good size there across the line, Ryan.
Yeah, and those guys are all numerically together here, so that'll be easy.
Here's the first play from scrimmage, right up the middle.
Wetzel
goes about 8 yards on the first carry. Wow, Velasco down here making sure number 7, Cole Grimmett, that hey, I'm going to stay with you till the end of the play.
Velasco's a big guy. You were saying someone's here. I think this is one of our better tight ends built like that can not only catch the ball but can block and do it. I think Velasco, I don't even think he's scratched the surface of actually what he's capable of. I think he still has a lot of growing to do physically, but one of the more mature guys on the team too in a lot of ways. So really impressed with him, especially on the defensive side. We talk about him all the time.
Second down for the Tigers. In motion, that is Falk, and he's met in the backfield. Nice tackle that's Howard, and Howard gets him back at about the 31-yard line, so that'll bring up third down, and let's call it a long 3 for the Tigers. Velasco caught a TD, a little tight end dump pass last year. We made us go up 21-7 over in Stilwell.
Oh, I tried to watch that film again, and I just remember, 1, how fun it was sitting in the stands. It's making me want to open the window already. But 2, the penalty discrepancies in the first half was just unreal, and that's all we could focus on there for a while. But we're all just so thankful to have football and Pete back doing this deal. So
here is the give, and it's
Wetzel.
A first down. Wetzel over the 37 to about the 38, 39-yard line. Wetzel, we're running right at him there, Ryan. Get it at the 39.
I feel like we practiced a lot on the read this week and running that. I think maybe the way Stilwell lines up there, that we have that 7-hole and 3-hole options to get there. So I think you're going to see the option in the read quite a bit, because that read and that option have some similar attack points right there.
Patterson started quarterback tonight for the Tigers. In motion is Falk. This time Patterson rolling to his right. He's got Wetzel. He's got, he had lots to do, but he decides to run. Patterson got the first down into Indian territory, down to about the 43-yard line. Nice job that time.
That was probably the best run so far for Patterson this year. He got out of the pocket. There was options there, but there also was a lot of option for him to run. Take the safe bet, get close to the sticks. He gets past him. Great job that time by Patterson.
You know what's interesting, Ryan? We started a senior quarterback from 2012 all the way to 2019. In 2019, Laird started.
Right.
And
Baby Laird.
Knox. And this is, I'll finish that comment after first
Double
down.
upset here.
And quick drop. There's that tight end dump, and it's to Velasco. Velasco's got the first. He's inside the 30, down about the 29. What's going to say
There was
about
a rep out there that looked like more like a speed bump. I thought Velasco kind of used him as a pick and roll.
Hey, we'll take it. But no, talking.
Laird. We had a starting quarterback that was a senior.
So Laird, you know, he played both his junior and senior year, and so we're going back to a junior, which is good, even if we bring in
well,
Higgins.
and really, Higgins would have been the starter, but he blows the knee out, and so Camden's gotten all the reps. He's the one that we're comfortable with at the moment. Higgins is still in the process of getting back.
Here is Miller. Miller banks to the outside. There he goes. Give him 6.
29-yard touchdown run by Ethan Miller there.
And Miller goes the distance. Last year, it was Foster Lehman broke one long, got caught on the give him 6 at the 1-yard line. So,
I made fun of him for that for a while.
And Kate, both of them got caught.
They both got caught that game. They had that Noisewater kid that was just fast as lightning over there in Stilwell.
There's a Noisewater over there now, number 19, Dustin.
So they're starting quarterback and running back both tore their ACL in the last 2 weeks, and so they're hurting.
Kick is up, and it is good. So 2 minutes and 50 seconds into the contest with 9:10 to go in the first quarter. It's Prairie Grove 7, Stilwell 0. Back after this.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service.
Okay, we're back as we get ready for the kickoff. Peyton Higgins getting ready to kick off for the Tigers. He sets the ball up here on the near hash mark. And the Indians.
I wonder if there's a guy they're trying to avoid, or if we're going to practice on maybe some onside or something.
Now's the time to try some of that stuff.
Yeah, non-conference, you score first, but they're just doing a different kind of kick there.
Kind of a knuckleball. He's going to field it at the 15. And that's number 1, Ethan Richards.
Oh, Rhett almost had him.
Oh, and there they go. Boom!
Is that King?
That's King.
John King, special teams all-star right there, bud. He is always around the ball.
The king of the special teams.
There you go.
There he is, no doubt about it.
He'll appreciate that. I might use that on him. Yeah, I got him in class this year. He's a senior. He joined my class. And I always love having the seniors come back and provide some maturity and some leadership in some of my freshman classes. And I got 2 this year, and he's one of them. He does a great job for me.
Well, he has really made his presence known on the special teams this year and last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, always there. So first down and 10 for Stilwell Indians. Quarterback is that's number 1, isn't it? No, that's he in the slot there.
Number 5 is the quarterback.
Richards. He got 5. So the quarterback.
Number 5, Trey Shugalate. Shugalate. How do you want to say that? Shugalate.
There's a Jeremiah Shugalate.
Trey is a sophomore.
They had a freshman. I'm trying to see if they still have him this year that played last year, and I don't see his name on here. Philpott, something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Second down for the Indians, 2nd and 5 as Shugalate takes it. He's just going to keep it, and he's got the first down.
There is a Colby Philpott that's a sophomore, 5'9", 200 pounds, 33. That may have been the one that blew his knee. He may have had the ACL injury.
Okay, so it's not on this roster then.
Yeah, 33.
Oh, they don't have an order. My goodness. I guess that's why they count in Oklahoma. Anyway, second down. Sorry. Second down, or first down and 10 for the Indians. Ball at their own 34. Quick pass, complete, and got him out there. Good job.
That's number
That looked like it was Wetzel's out there helping
4.
out.
That is the outside linebacker. Inside linebacker / outside linebacker.
Wetzel in on that play, and does a good job. What he was able to do, he wasn't able to get him down by himself, but he was there long enough till he was able to get Dalton Frazier and a couple others to come over there and help him out. So
a little bit of a changeup on defense here. Washhausen and Connor Hubbs are starting at your cornerback spots tonight. So Landon Washhausen, a senior, he's starting, and Connor Hubbs, a sophomore, starting.
And there is Gibb.
Bunch of Tigers on the tackle that time. I see Camden Patterson there. I see Velasco.
That was Adam Phillips on the
London.
You said Helms was also playing on that outside there, wasn't he?
Yeah, number 9. He's also out there.
So it brings up a 3rd down. Let's call it 7 for Stilwell. 3rd down, 7. Here we go. Oh, they moved. I don't think they got it. And now quick pass. It is incomplete. Intended for Richards. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And this time, last year in this same vicinity, similar yardage, maybe a little closer, they went for it on 4th down early in the game, Ryan.
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Well, I remember because I saw it about 2 hours ago.
I did try to watch it tonight or today when I got home from school. I thought I'll watch this, and if I accidentally take a nap, it'll be okay. I accidentally took that nap real quick, like.
4th down, they're going to punt, and man, that's a they are close.
He might get a 1st down with that.
No, he got it.
Barely.
He goes out at 37. I'll tell you what, we should send the house on the punt because he's not that far back. The punter, that is Chelano Martinez. Martinez kicked off, but man, Prairie Grove's going to get it. 1st down and 10 at 47-yard line. Wow, nice.
Great field position to start with, but that's because of the defense. The defense did a great job. They gave up 1 1st down, kind of buckled down, able to force the punt. The punt wasn't good enough to flip the field.
Base set this time, and motion goes Miller. Patterson rolls to his right. He's got Miller open.
That's Higgins.
But he's going deep. Oh, is that Higgins?
Yeah, and I don't think Landon could see the ball. He turned like 3 different times, which it floated on him. It sailed on him. But
I think Higgins had his mind up. He was going deep from the get-go because he had Miller wide open.
yes, yeah, I do think that was probably one of those where senior to senior, let me make that connection, and it just floated. I think he got hit. I'll have to get our replay system going. I hadn't looked at it yet tonight, but I think he kind of had some pressure there, and so he just floated an ugly duckling out there, and I don't think Landon could find it in the sun. You know, the sun sets on that side, so this is kind of the worst way for a receiver to have to look into the sun here for about 30 minutes.
2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. We moved, and then they're gonna stop it, and that's a good call. They moved on their 3rd down play as well, but no call there, and it didn't matter. And this time we're gonna back up 5, so it'll be 2nd and 15. So 2nd and 15 for the Tigers. Ball back in their own territory at the 48. Yeah, you got it up there.
I pulled it up, and Higgins slipped on the throw, but Miller was wide open.
And he had nothing but green in front of him. If there was a couple players down there, I believe he could have juked him.
2nd and 15.
Here is an option play, and now Higgins, he's going to keep, turns it up, he gets back about, it's going to be a late flag. It's either going to be,
That's 6 yards.
might be a hold there.
There's some discussion here.
Well, we'll see what they come back with, Ryan. That was a long discussion, whatever the call is. It is a hold.
was Simrad. He had the guy pretty far down the field, but he got it. The ref looked right at him and threw it. That stings too, because really he's just being a physical blocker right there. But you can see, you know, he's got his hands inside the shoulder pads, and the guy's trying to disengage, and he's not letting him. And so they're going to get you every time.
Simrad?
Yeah, but he was actually doing a really good job. But the guy just disengaged. He didn't want to be blocked. He disengaged, and Simrad didn't let go. And so anytime they're trying to pull back and you're still engaged, you're going to get it.
Second down and long for the Tigers. Here comes Miller. Miller turns up. This time Patterson's back in the game. He looks, throws. He's got Miller. Got it! What a catch! 20. He makes him.
He stepped out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he did. Let's take a look at it.
Let's see if they got it on. How goes our camera working?
All right, here we go. So you see Miller, he's at that up back position on the far side. He'll come across in motion.
Come on, I hope we get it.
He's wide open. Higgins throws a dime right there.
That was actually Patterson. Patterson back in the game on that one. Camera guys, come on.
Wake up, boys. Wake up, boys.
Get on them, Miles. Somebody tell them, man. They got to get that stuff.
We'll go back live here. Base formation. Higgins still under center. Falk. Good job by Falk that time. Nothing crazy. Just. And I'm trying to see what that play was. It kind of looked like a 33 read of sorts. I'll have to go back and look. But just a straight shot to the outside, just him one-on-one with the corner. I like that matchup most times. Falk did the smart thing, he just got out of bounds.
First down and 10 for the Tigers. That's high.
Ooh, way high.
They sailed that one.
Higgins normally was going to throw a better ball than that.
Second down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Hey, you still have that pass?
I can look.
Yeah, you don't have to play it again. I just want to look at some of the plays. You got it. Second down, 10 Tigers. Ball at the 15-yard line of Stilwell. Simrad bringing in the play. Miller comes out. Wow, play busted up there. Falk's going to go down.
It's a loss on the play.
He loses about 5 yards, so it's going to bring up third down and 15.
You know, and you got 2 downs here. You can trust your running game. We can run the ball. We can get 15 yards in 2 plays with this running team, but you also got a field goal kicker, so you don't have to. And we have a field goal kicker. Then we also, you got Higgins. He's not throwing it just perfect tonight, but he's done a great job so far.
He's going to go back. He rolls to his right. He's going to take off the run. He's got room. Higgins, give him 6. You just called it, Ryan.
He can do everything, that's for sure.
Man, he rolls out. He saw the open green and cut back against the grain. Goes in for the touchdown. Tigers up now 13-0. You know, Ryan, this Stilwell team a couple of weeks ago, or last week, played Gentry. Gentry got the best of them pretty good, and 42-7 Gentry.
Well, that's good because the last time they played, didn't they win in their 20-something game losing streak with Gentry?
They may have. They actually put the way up and good. Yeah, and the score now 14-0, Prairie Grove.
We'll watch that scoring play right here. Higgins, he's under center. He's going to fake the sweep and roll out on a waggle look. He's got guys pretty good covered there and just takes off. And there's 4 or 5 guys around him. Doesn't matter. Higgins slides right through the middle of them. Touchdown, give him 6.
Well, you know, yeah, you're right. And Gentry, they're starting off 3-0. Now they beat Waldron and Lamar, the teams they've beaten, but they put up, they're averaging 40 points a game.
Oh, wow.
And giving up, let's see, 35, 47, 54, about 3. So your math teacher, what's that?
A little under 20. I round things. Let's go 17.
17.3, something like that.
I don't want you making me look bad, so I'm just going to round.
What'd I say, 50? That'd be 18.
I knew you'd have the answer quick. It don't take you long. It's bad that they got a math teacher that don't know math, though. I used to work, we talked about Bunnell and that team that came after us, right? I used to work with Bunnell, and one of my favorite stories ever, we were putting siding on a house, and he was like, oh, just kind of get close, you know, stay out of them quarters and 16ths, just getting them half inches. Higgins on the kick, and our boss at the time.
Oh, that's a fumble. Wait, no, he kicked it in the end zone.
Doesn't he have to? Isn't that live?
No matter what. Oh, man, I got excited. I thought you had to do something with that. I was hoping we'd get a favor back after the Farmington game.
I want to use that favor somewhere else.
Well, yeah, I want to use it here next year.
Yeah. But anyways, the boss that was watching us said, you don't listen to him. We don't round to halves and inches. He said, you stay in them 16ths because, if you do that here, by the time we get to the end of this house, we won't match up at all, And now I teach math just like Bunnell was trying to teach me math. So just kind of round it, get close. We'll be all right.
First down and 10. Here is the give. That is
24.
Phillips, nice run that time. Gets about 6 yards.
That is London on the tackle.
Yeah, we got Patrick Absher up here tonight keeping, I think he's keeping 25-second clock, or 40-second clock.
Man, you're talking about the quarterback before me and the quarterback after me.
I'm telling you, man. He is, he's an all-time great now.
He really is.
Yeah, gosh, it's hard to believe. It's been 20-plus years since he was on this field. Second down, 5. Phillips again. He's got the first down this time. Good tackle on the far side.
A little bit of an arm tackle by the first contact guy, but the second guy is 57. That's Dickerson. He puts him down. Dickerson did a good job there.
First down and 10. Stilwell, ball at their own 32. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter.
Stilwell finding a little something here. They're kind of spreading us out and running up the middle.
Quarterback just goes straight ahead, but he's dropped. He got there.
Somebody's got it good right there. Lassoed it. That is 32. That's Joe Sims. Joe's a 10th grader, and he'd been hurt, didn't get to play a whole lot in the beginning, but he's one of those guys, special teams, defensive end, you're going to see a lot of him throughout the year. He's an athlete. He's an athlete. He's just looking for his role, and really, he'd make a great running back, fullback. We're loaded in the backfield, and we don't need him at the moment, but he does provide depth. But, man, for a sophomore to be able to add that kind of depth and quality substitution on defense and special teams, we're going to hear his name a lot this year.
That was Chukulate on the carry. Picked up 3.
Kind of a sweep to the outside, jet sweep.
That's Richard.
Patterson's going to get him out of bounds. Simrad's got to do a little bit better job right there, holding up his end. Remember the twin brothers, the Bryant twins.
Right.
They did such a great job of holding up the guy trying to block him. And right when the running back would get by him, bam, they take a leg. And so Landon's got to be able to do that.
He's a flag down. I think it's going to be holding on Stilwell, so it's going to back him up. If they do it from the spot of the foul, which is at the 39, that's going to take them back to the 29. Yes, sir. I've got that. Boy, I really got excited. Patrick had to rain on my parade down there whenever I thought we were going to get the fumble down there. I figured since he hit it in play.
Yeah, I mean, if not, Landon should have turned around and kicked it into the end zone the other week.
Yeah. They're going to back it up. 29-yard line.
What is that noise?
Oh, he messed up. He took the 15 unless it was a personal foul. That would have had to been a personal foul if it was 15 yards.
I'm looking for it.
They may have got jipped foul.
Oh, no, they did. It was a personal foul. We had a crack block. Rhett got hit in the side of the head by one of the outside receivers. That slot receiver cracked him.
Oh, bam. They got him.
Good job, Helms and Frazier. That's Dalton Frazier and Alex Helms on the tackle that time. Good job by those two guys.
Chukulate on the carry, and it's now 3rd down and 17 for the Indians. They'll have to probably put it up this time.
Connor Brunson into the game.
Man, look at 81, who just went off the field and landed.
Hey, big old boy.
He's got him listed at 225. I'll take the over on that.
Yeah.
Third down, 17.
Timeout Stilwell.
They're going to take a timeout. Let's do it with them. 1:32 in the first quarter. Tigers up 14-0.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Beautiful pass right there that time, and Helms able to knock it out. That guy may have just been a little nervous. He's going to get blown up. But
is that Huffs over there? Because
Helms is the one that had the defense that time.
No, but somebody was waiting for an interception.
Oh, okay, could have been. I was watching the guy defending the play.
Yeah, he was just sitting back there waiting, and then here out of nowhere comes Howard across the middle there, and then he dropped it. Is that Sinrad again on the front?
Yes.
I guess they didn't punt it as far as the guy from P Ridge last week.
No.
See look how close he is.
That was Hubbs back there.
Ryan, look how close he is. We ought to send the house. Yep.
Like that?
Yep, just like that. There we go. You can do it every time.
Didn't even get a first down again.
Well, he got one last time about 3 yards.
Barely.
You know what, though? If that's all you're going to do on your punt, you might as well go for it.
Yes, sir.
Well, and I think part of the problem is he's not deep enough because he's under duress every time.
Well, it's like you think you're gonna make them respect the, opportunity to do something silly and go for it on fourth, but not with that.
No, they're just too close. And both times he's been under duress.
Here's that ace formation,
and
motion.
That's give. That's Falk. Falk's going to pick up about, let's call it 4 yards.
Hold on to that ball, son.
He may have even got 5.
I think he got 5. That's what I was going to say.
He got 5 yards, second down and 5. 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers 14-0. This is their third possession, Ryan, trying to get their third touchdown.
Let's do it. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And if we can make them punt every time, I mean, that's a good, clean football game.
You want it. And now this is Patterson back in, quarterback. And in motion goes Miller, and it goes right up the middle to Wetzel. Oh, wrap up. Wetzel's got the first and just
I like the design right there. 58 standing right there on the end. He has to respect the motion of Miller there. Wetzel runs right beside him. They didn't even use a blocker on the guy. It's just that he has to respect Miller's motion. So when you can block a guy just with motion, that's a good play design.
Well, that gives you numbers. That's what it does. So first down, let's see. We are going to get one more play in this quarter. As the play clock is down to 14, the game clock is at 22. Down to 8 seconds. Get close here, Patterson. Down to 4, 3, 2, and barely got it off. And they got him.
Well, and I honestly think that we weren't set before motion happened. We may lose 5 yards on that.
and I don't think they can decline it if it was, that's Blaine Holloway comes flying through there and gets to Patterson.
Blaine Holloway on the tackle.
Now he's talking to the Prairie Grove huddle, so I don't know. Maybe
Could have
that
been
is something.
offside. He may have got in there so fast. It's offside. He was fast. Yep, that's what it's going to be. Yep.
Well, where he's standing would not be. Offsides would be from the original line, so now they're looking at can you decline that, though?
I don't think you
An
can.
illegal procedure?
No, not if it's, I think if it's before the play, I don't think you can. Now, offsides at the higher level, you can. I don't know about high school. But
Because what happened there is we had guys in motion before our running backs were even set.
man, we could almost go to break. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Neyman's ready to go.
Wouldn't an illegal procedure be a pre-snap penalty?
Yeah, it would be. Okay, now we forgive this penalty, this kind of stuff in the first 2 games. We're 3 games in now. I mean, the cobweb should be dusted off by now.
They're still staring at each other.
I bet
They're explaining it to Stilwell right now.
They're telling them, they're saying, hey, in Arkansas, we do it this way. I'll tell you something I learned. Well, I'll wait till we got, I'll tell it during the first quarter break.
They went back to the original line of scrimmage, and they're backing it up 5 now. Illegal shift.
So it's going to be first down and 5, and they were probably trying to decline. It's probably what the discussion was. Right?
Yeah, because then you get second down and a loss rather than first down and 15.
That's going to do it. That's going to beat in the quarter. Well, no, I thought, yeah, that's going to do it. So after 1 quarter play, it's Prairie Grove 14 and Stilwell 0. Let's stay with it. I want to tell you a story about what I found out. So, Springdale Bulldogs went over, and I don't know if they played in Oklahoma. It was a pretty good powerhouse. And they were down, 50-something at halftime. They were real. So I asked the play-by-play guy, our good friend.
You know him?
And I asked him, I said, hey, so you guys had first rules in the second half. He goes, well, in Oklahoma, they don't have first rules. So what do you mean? He goes, well, they have it. You have to pass. So like, I'm sitting there, you're kidding me. It's like you're saying, okay, you're beating my brains out, and I have to tell you, please stop. So the mercy rule is truly, you ever played the game Mercy where you try
Yeah.
It's truly mercy over in Oklahoma. It's like, maybe go back to the A Few Good Men, the movie with Nicholson. He looked at Tom Cruise and said, you have to ask me nicely, Danny.
That's funny. I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it until Orange told me last.
So last year, did they ask us for mercy?
I don't think we did. Maybe they did.
The score was there.
Hey, it was just that you got to ask me nicely. Well, that's what I was told.
See, you're going to quote A Few Good Men. I'm going to quote Dumb and Dumber. So that's just the generation gap there.
I could watch. A Few Good Men comes on TBS about every 3 days.
Patterson's in at quarterback.
We start the second quarter, first down and 15 for the Tigers. I might have to move my head over here so I don't look through the window. There's Patterson, he's looking deep.
Got him wide open, just overthrew him. Simrad was wide open.
It's going to be second down, 15.
You can watch that time. Simrad is at wingback, and he just goes deep. And he had Simrad behind him about 5 yards, just a little bit of an overthrow.
Hubbs is bringing the play in. We're down to 20 seconds on the game clock, or play clock.
This time's Hubbs will be split this way. Simrad's still in at wingback. Him and Velasco.
Second down for the Tigers. 50 yards this time. And now again, Patterson throws. Complete to Simrad. Simrad
Nice
hangs
catch.
on. He doesn't quite get back to the original line of scrimmage, or he's right at it. So it'll be third down and about 10 for Prairie.
We got laundry, though.
They might get hold back in that area.
Usually in that area, it's a hold or a late hit. fellas. You want the clean football. Don't get sloppy.
That's a spot foul too, Ryan. That's going back way up. Wow. And so wow, they gave us about a 10 and 3/4 yard penalty. So second down. We got to go to Lincoln to get the first down.
Second and 24 is what it says on the scoreboard, but I think that's wrong. I think it's 32.
It is. Somebody moved, no call. There's Velasco, stays on his feet. He's still, look at him go. Velasco all the way down, he's supposed to be first.
Yeah, he's got it. He's not close to it. He got it by 4 yards. Second and 32 ain't nothing for Velasco. Valero, stop and fill up, head on down the road.
I have not caught him Valero this year. Velasco on a great reception. That's what he scored on last year. He's already got a pass. That's a second one tonight. Nice play call that time by the Tigers. And it's 1st and 10 ball now at the 11-yard line of Stilwell.
You know, you can't run that against everybody. Some people just put a guy over top there or a safety. Like it's not always there. Obviously, Stilwell's given us that option. Fumble.
Fumble, and they're going to get it.
We got it.
Yep.
Mike's got it.
Wow, after the big play by Velasco.
Just a bad snap. I don't know if Patterson was coming out early or Bolin just didn't get it there. But that fumble, they'll recover at about the 11.
He just dropped it. I mean, he may have not gotten the snap, but I mean, the play never developed.
Yeah, the play never was there. It was on the snap. I just don't know which one.
We were mentioning our sponsors earlier.
I forgot to say who's fed the team. Prairie Christian Church fed the team tonight.
Prairie Christian Church. We thank them for feeding our team. And Chocolate, he's going to keep. And he's looking for room. Not much going.
Several Tigers there on the tackle.
So our staff tonight, Miles Eubanks, our director, Dylan Moore, Quentin Finnicle, Nathan Ballstead, and, you know, David's Roofing sponsors our halftime and player of the game. We got a treat at halftime tonight. A couple of former Prairie Grove greats are going to join. I've asked them to join us.
We'll see if they hold up their side of the bargain here.
Both played on the team that went to the state final. One down in the New Orleans Saints camp, Dylan Sainer, and then guy that used to guard Burks a little bit when he played Warren, Isaac didn't.
You can't call that guard.
I shouldn't say that because he was such a dynamic player for us.
Yeah. But when you meet an NFL talent, even as the NFL talent as a freshman, it's still an NFL talent. The dude was unreal.
Yeah, and I'll just tell you, Disney was amazing because anytime Isaac Disney touched the ball,
he looked like Joe Adams.
He was. You knew something. If it was an interception, I think, if I remember correctly, he scored on an INT interception.
Punt return,
kickoff return, of course, a pass, and I think he's thrown a touchdown pass out of a pitch or something.
I remember Sainer did. I can't remember if Disney did.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he scored almost at any way.
Yeah. You know, he went down to Tech for a while and was doing stuff down there. And I think maybe injury or something kind of got him in a different role.
They're supposed to join us at halftime, so we're going to stay with it at halftime today. Now, we'll try to pick up the band and some of the other things, but when Dylan and them are here, we'll try to get them.
Luke Vance in at safety. Now you have Hubbs and Higgins in at cornerbacks. Connor Lance into the game as a defensive end.
And Chocolate, he's rolling. He's got it complete, and he's going to be brought down. Ryan, you're going to have to call it. I'm looking at the window.
Did y'all see the block that time by big number 81? He took Vance on a ride that sophomore may never want to take again. That was rough. First down. That was a good pass and catch that time for Chocolate and the Stilwell Indians.
And Lake now 1st and 10 for them. I'm going to look over here because I can't see through that window. It's a give. That is Phillips. Phillips gets up close to the 40.
All right, Hub sent us our first quarter stats. Stilwell had 34 rushing yards, -1 passing yards, and 2 first downs. Prairie Grove had 109 rushing, 42 passing, and 5 first downs and 2 touchdowns.
2nd down and about 3 for Stilwell. I think that was Ryder Orr on that last tackle. That really is glaring.
Yeah, it's because the lights are on. If we turned the lights off, it'd be a lot better. I just got some audio from outside.
There. Oh, well, we got him back there. Now I'm too loud.
That was loud enough. I thought the outside boom mic was on listening to outside.
I know, yeah. 3rd down, and let's call it 4.
Brings up 3rd down for Stilwell.
And if you're Stilwell here, Ryan, I think this is going to be, it's a non-conference game, interstate game. I got to believe that unless they lose big yardage here, they'll go for it if they don't make it.
Yeah, and you can't punt the ball. Might as well. Unless you lose a bunch of yards here, I'd go for it.
And it's going to be Sugar keeps, and he got the first. That's a good second effort that time by Sugar. And I think that was
like London and
Falk. Or
no, London
no, I'm
was
sorry,
the
that
first
was
guy
London.
on the tackle, and I think Luke Vance was the second guy.
Yep, you're right. And I'll tell you what, now we used to complain about the gold on white. Now we complain about the gold on
the black on black.
Yeah, black on black.
The gold pinstripe. They're sweet looking jerseys. They're just hard to see from this distance. David Stevens in at inside linebacker.
1st and 10 for Stilwell. And Phillips.
Nice run that time by Phillips.
Actually, that wasn't Phillips that time. That was Blaine Holloway.
On the tackle that time was Wetzel.
So the turnover at the 11 has turned out that they've gotten about 52 yards since they got the ball back, Ryan. So they've moved the ball pretty well.
No, they got it on the 11.
Oh, yeah, 42. I was thinking the 1.
Hey, there's that math teacher kicking in.
There you go.
Barely,
just checking
barely.
on you, making sure you earn your paycheck.
Depends on who you talk to on that earning that paycheck thing. In at inside linebacker, John King.
And Shukulate looking, he's going to be holding back there.
On,
and he's going to go down, no gain.
King on the tackle that time.
Man, whenever he's in, he's all around the ball, Ryan, every time. It's special teams, doesn't matter. And on defense, he's around the ball. And that should be. Well, there's RTS side to show up.
There's not as many of them tonight. Tonight just kind of has an off feel, almost like everybody's burned out from the last couple weeks and the clothesline fair, and it does kind of have like a more, it's Stilwell. It's not a conference team. It's not a team many people know a lot about, really. And, we traveled well over there last year, but it just has a little bit of a different feel.
If you remember, that was as we were all just starting to come back from COVID.
Yeah.
The first time people were back, and their fans that stadium of theirs was loaded.
Yes. That was their senior night.
Yep.
Remember they did their senior night early.
Did. 2nd down long for Stilwell. Here's the give to Richards. Richards gets back past the original line of scrimmage, and he's about at the 46-yard line, so it'll bring up
King
3rd
had
down
a
and 8.
hand on him, but Vance finishes it off. It's going to be what?
3rd and 8, 3rd and 7.
We're definitely subbing more guys tonight than we normally do. Falk in at cornerback right now.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 7.
It was a much different game at this point last year. So this has actually been a much slower paced game than I thought it would be.
I think we were up 2 or 3 scores. Boy, here comes the blitz. Throws, he's got a man open. He catches it, but he's out of bounds. Nice catch that time
That was a great
that
catch.
was Ethan Richards. Man, excellent job. That's going to bring up 4th, and I think they'll go for it here, Ryan.
He's begging for the ref to give a call, but Bud, you don't understand how far out of bounds you were.
He tried. That was an excellent catch. He's a junior. He'll be back. Now, our schedule will be quite different next year, Ryan, as we move up to 5A. You know, we kind of get into a habit of these same games, but, you know, it'll be interesting who we put in those first couple of games next year.
Colin Falk is going to be deep this time. Normally it's Simrad. So, like I said, we're doing a lot of substituting tonight. Now, Colin's going to be a little deeper than I thought he should be. It looks like they're going to go for it, though.
We're going to call timeout. We weren't ready.
Nope, they are.
Oh, well, we'll take that. Well, Miles just showed me a score. Shiloh leads Sand Springs, Oklahoma, 21-14. If I'm not mistaken, that's the only team that beat them last year by a point. So Shiloh's wanting to get a little revenge this year. Coach Laird's excited about something. Yeah, I thought. It's now 21-21, Sand Springs and Shiloh. I just got an update on a text. 4th down for the Indians. Yeah, I think the kid's name last year was Philpott. He was a freshman.
He was. He's a sophomore this year.
But he
tore his ACL.
Oh, okay. Because that kid.
Their starting quarterback and starting running back tore their ACL so far this year.
I'm telling you, that kid ran the ball really well last year.
He was a 9th grader last year. He played in junior high on Thursday night, and then he was able to play 3 quarters. I think they played him 3 quarters in junior high and 3 quarters in senior high because you get 6 quarters in a week. And, yeah, that dude was – he'd have been hard to stop.
4th down and let's call it 7. Here's Shukulate. He's in trouble. They got him. Oh, no, I said they got him. He gets away. No, they finally hem him in. They went after him, Ryan. There was no.
Velasco and Hubbs had him first. He snuck free, and then another group of Tigers get him for a TFL. And so that's a turnover on downs. Prairie will take over in good field position once again. They're at the 43-yard line.
14-0, the Tigers lead. Now we need to go punch it in.
So really, in essence, all that happened here is we lost about 30 yards, right?
Time.
We fumbled up to 11, so 15.
And we lost, you know.
And a lot of time.
A lot of time. 1st down and 10 for Prairie Grove. And another fumble. Higgins, he's going to get brought down back about a 5 or 6 yard loss. Well, we're having some mistakes here, Ryan. 2nd 15 for Prairie Grove. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half.
We're going to kind of go no huddle hurry up here. Higgins in. Now clock stop right now, so we don't have to hurry up too much, but.
I'll tell you what, that tight end dumps there again.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely leaving it open.
And Wetzel's hemmed up. Nothing going. He loses a couple.
There's 5 Stilwell Indians in the backfield that time. I don't know what the offensive line did, but it wasn't good.
Now let's bring up 3rd and 17. Wow. Four minutes, 50 seconds to go here, first half.
You got Simrad one-on-one down here with this corner. You'd like that. You're going empty backfield. So that's a rare thing for us.
It's a straight drop, though, and he throws it. He's got Wetzel! Overthrows him. He had him.
Great play call that time by the OC. Just bad execution, just barely overthrown. That'll bring up 4th down. I punt it.
I would punt it just to practice to make sure we get the right number of people on the field. You know, we struggled with that the last couple of weeks.
Yes. But with Higgins being such a great kicker, you know, I punt that dude and I pin him down and make them work for what they get.
They may punt it, you know, just out of.
4th and 17 is a long ways to go. We're going to go for it, though.
He does drop back. And Higgins is going to take off if he can get past. Oh, it's way behind the play.
We got 2 flags.
He was, you know what? Same thing happened last year, and I made the same comment last year, Ryan. When it's by you, when the play is by you, is no reason. Just let up. Are you watching now? We're going to able to go to it?
Yeah, well, we don't need to go to it. We won't incriminate anybody.
It's so far away.
Anytime you have your hand on the back of the defensive player, you're probably going to get the hold. And it's not like he grabbed his jersey or anything. It's almost like a bear hug. And so they see your hand on the back of the jersey, they're going to call it very quickly.
Well, Higgins had the first down.
Well, we had another hold down there too.
He still would have had a first down. He got down to about the 20-yard line. He would have been, yeah, he had the first, even with a 10-yard marker off him down there. But we lost more than 30 yards now, right? We lost 30 yards with that possession almost. So now it's 4th down and 38 to go.
Well, we did have a 37-yard earlier, didn't we?
Here we go. We don't have the number of players out here again.
There you said. We need to work on that.
He jumped. That's a penalty. That goes over his head. That's going to work out well for the Tigers. Oh, get him back there. Come on, Hup. Got him.
There's a flag on the play, too, because he said fair catch and then fielded it, I think.
Decline it.
Well, they'll mark it off.
Yeah, sure, true. I don't know if you can decline or not.
You would think, though, if you fair catch it and then you let it hit the ground, then it would be okay, but
regardless, they're going to be backed up into their side of the field pretty good. Well, Ryan, while we wait on this,
there's a good
field. You got it. You know, you got to talk about the Razorbacks Saturday, man. Come on.
It doesn't bother me at all to talk about the Razorbacks Saturday. I told you it was like a reward for sitting through the last couple coaches. It's been tough, man. It's been tough. I don't miss games, and it's been tough. And that was fun again. It was a full stadium. It was exciting. We play tough football, but I will say this all the time. And I told you, that's the guy I asked for. I wanted that guy back. I asked for Pittman before. As soon as Chad Morris was fired, I said I want Sam Pittman back. I didn't care if it was as an O-line coach or what. I just wanted him back.
Phillips on the carry. Let's see who made that tackle there.
Looks like Orr on the tackle. But you win in the trenches, right? In the SEC, you win in the trenches. And who teaches toughness and trenches better than anybody? Sam Pittman. And so I just wanted that mentality back. I was surprised that he ended up being the head coach, but I took it. I was happy. I was pleased. And look at the turnaround. I mean, he's won more games in what, 12 attempts than the last two coaches did in like 4 years. So it's like, I think we're headed in the right direction there.
2nd down and 4 for Stilwell. They are spread out wide here. He's going to be keeper by Shukalate, and he's got the first.
A bunch of Tigers there on the tackle. Trying to see the bottom of the pile. Looks like Orr once again.
We've made a lot of mistakes tonight when we've had the ball around. We could easily be up here 28-0.
Oh, yeah.
And instead it's only 14. And
well, we've had a fumble at the 11.
And
then we had like 30 yards of penalties.
Well, we only had one of those for penalties. The other time we had a bad snap and then we had a bad play. So we lost about 15 of that on our own. Just good defense by, some mistakes and good defense by Stilwell. 1st down and 10, getting down to the 3-minute mark in the first half. If they score here, Ryan, they get the ball to start. Wow, man. Bingo.
Blew it up in the backfield. That was Velasco right there with a big, big play. Man, I'm gonna pull that one up. That one deserves a second look.
That was Phillips on the carry, but Velasco got him for about a 4-yard loss. I was going to say, Ryan, that
watch Velasco here. He's your right defensive end. Look at him just slip right through there. He gets it at the mesh point. He's lucky he didn't take that handoff and take it to the house, Connor West style.
I was going to say that if they score here, they get the ball start 2nd half. So this could be.
They're not going to score here, Lynn.
I know, but
our Tigers are stepping up right now.
You got to comment.
I'm going to play homer ball. We're stepping up right now.
And they're going to get a flag or too much time or something here.
Don't turn the mic on.
So they're going to move them back 5 more. But it could be a big turnaround for them if they could get a big play for Stilwell. But
it could be. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you. I got faith in my Tigers right here.
I have faith in them. Also, I'd like a turnover and get the ball and try for us to score here.
Well, Collins in. They try to throw it to his side. He'll pick 6 it.
We got 3 timeouts. So if we stop them here, I'd utilize a timeout. Can't take them to the second half. So
That's
might
right.
as well. Well, they got a guy open there. Well, okay, we moved over. And he's going to throw back over that way. He dropped it. So that stops the clock. We don't even have to use a timeout. Now you definitely use a timeout here, Ryan, if you get the ball in play, and then we got a chance to score again.
Asher Lynn runs out. Like I said, we've played a lot of guys tonight. We've had a much bigger rotation than normal here. London and Wetzel are your inside linebackers right now. Helms, the outside linebacker, are really kind of like that strong side free safety.
3rd and long for the Indians. Oh, here comes somebody through the middle. Get him back there. Got him. Now use that timeout, Coach.
Yep, there they go. There's a timeout. Trying to see the sack right there. It wasn't a sack, but it was London.
Timeout.
And maybe Ryder.
So only burned 11 seconds. So Prairie Grove, just under 2 minutes, is going to get a chance to score one more time. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back for the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? 2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers.
I'm on it.
Order up.
Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Okay, 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the first half. Simrad's going to be back.
4th and 16.
Man, send it. Man, don't. Oh. And Simrad's going to get a chance to return it. He gets by the first guy. He's got some room. Simrad, get past him. There he goes at the 40. He's still on his feet. Simrad 30. He gets it down close to the 20-yard line. Landon Simrad.
How far was that return?
He caught it about the 45, and he got down to, let's see, the 23. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, about 32-yard return.
It's one of those deals where Stilwell just knows it's better to just go for it, but they were so far backed up they had to at least give it a shot. They tried to kind of, the punt could have easily went by him and rolled for a while, but it kicked him right to him.
And see, we've had a few do that this year. So we got plenty of time. We got 2 timeouts, 1:49. There's to give to Falk. Falk gets the corner. Falk. Give him 6. Wait. They stepped out of bounds.
Oh, no. I thought he had it.
Man, Stilwell jinxes me, man. Steps out of about the 4-yard line.
That wasn't near as bad as what you did last year.
No, yeah.
You
well,
jinxed him and he got
25.
Caught.
I did it from 25 yards.
That poor guy. I mean, I thought he had it all the way, and he started about the 30. About the 1, he went down. Nice blocking and carry that time by Falk.
And Falk got to that corner, too. And it's a roll and throws. Complete! Give him 6!
It's Miller.
Miller on the reception from Patterson with 134. Ryan, it took us all about, what, 15 seconds or so?
Yeah, it wasn't much. We almost left too much time.
Maybe we can stop him and get one more if it's over with. Get to pick 6. Higgins to try to make it 3 for 3 tonight out of the hold of Patterson. Get a good snap there, kicks up. Looks like it goes right through those uprights with 1:34 to go in the first half. It's Prairie Grove 21, Stilwell 0.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student-operated and teaches critical life skills and training for broadcasting careers. All donations and advertisements directly contribute to the supplies we need to keep the Prairie Grove Tigers online. Our channel had over 69,000 views from the 2020 to 21 school year. Get your business represented and let us be the funder.
1:34 to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove now up 21-0. And Higgins getting ready to kick. Ryan, if they try to put the ball up, we got a shot to pick one off.
You don't onside it here, but man, that'd be demoralizing.
No, you kick it deep and hope for a turnover because you can get it.
Stilwell always lines up like we might because we line up like we might from the beginning.
All right, I'm watching John King. I'm gonna watch King.
You'll find the ball if you watch that guy. Nice tackle.
He's right there. He didn't quite get there.
I'm looking at the tackle. That's probably Sims. Yep, it's Sims. Sims wears Reed Orr's number and kind of has that swagger a little bit too, like a little bit taller, younger version of Reed. A sure tackler though. Looking at the defensive lineup this time, Vance back in at safety along with Helms. Then you have Higgins and Hubbs as your cornerbacks, Dickerson, London, and Rhett as your linebackers.
1:26 to go here, and it's going to be a give to Phillips. Host of Tigers over there, they kept him in bounds, so they're going to keep running the clock.
That time there was eight black jerseys around the tackle. So good job flying to the ball. And that's one thing you talk about Arkansas a lot. You saw Arkansas fly to the ball. It didn't matter what position they played, they flew to the ball. They did a great job, full energy. Even at the end of the game, when the game was over, Texas has a chance to go down and score. It's a 4th and like 2. Arkansas still playing their hearts out. You know, like there's a lot of pride there. Defense tonight looking good.
45 seconds to go in the first half, 2nd and 6. I don't think they're going to try to score.
Oh, they're going to try. I just don't think they can. Yeah.
Wow, they have no sense of urgency if they're trying to score, Ryan. That's why I don't think they're trying too hard.
They might as well kneel it and take the safe way, because what's going to happen here is you're going to throw a pick 6 and put this game way, way out of reach.
Thing is you don't have to ask for the first rule in Arkansas. Like
Finally, RTS is starting to fill up a little bit.
35 seconds to go, 2nd and 11. Keeper Shugalate and
Ryder on the tackle. Mount Orr.
And they're going to, Prairie Grove's going to take a timeout.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it because, hey, you can't use them in the second half.
That's right. You got 2 left. If anything, you can kick a field goal. You know what I'm saying? I understand maybe not wanting to just really put it on them. We traded a lot of guys out tonight. I think we're playing pretty nice as far as football goes. We're making sure everybody gets a lot of touches. We're making sure that everybody's getting 3 or 4 plays on defense and then getting a rest. Like, we're not over-exhausting anybody at the moment. This right here sets you up to where you can have a learning experience where you have less than probably 20 seconds when you get the ball back. and you got an opportunity to try to score in a quick fashion on your end. And so even like a 45-yard field goal attempt would be cool. And I don't know if Higgins has a leg anymore just because of the injury, but give him a shot.
All right, 3rd down and 5. So what you hope doesn't happen with that timeout. You get burnt here, so you got to make sure somebody's back deep. And they're going to give it. Can you tackle him? And if they get the first,
they got the first.
All right, well that.
But they don't have any timeouts left.
No, that's good.
Why did we take the timeout?
No, we don't need to now.
We just did.
Well,
Why?
no, they stopped the clock because the move changed.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. I was like, what?
Showing your age.
Yeah. Well, it stopped. I'm like, what? Why in the world did they call timeout? You get the first down, it's done deal. You're not getting the ball back.
Three, one, that's going to do it. Well, the first half is over. And after one half.
Looking here, Jordan Black's on the field, one of the sports commentators from a local TV host. I was like, man, that girl looks familiar. She got a big camera out there. I was like, who is that? That's Jordan Black. You'll see us on the news tonight. Well, not us, the team.
Well, that's going to do it for the first half. Prairie Grove leads 21-0. Stay with us. Shortly we'll have, or plan to have, former Prairie Grove greats and New Orleans Saint Dylan Sainer, and also another Prairie Grove great, Isaac Disney. Hope to have them here in a couple minutes. Let's watch the cheerleaders. I'm going to go try to round them up.
Let's hear from Cheer Squad. And now for Grove Dance Team.
Is this our band? Okay.
This year's show, Fields of Battle. Drum major, Jared Carter, is your band ready? You may take the field.
Okay, we're back with you, and what a treat tonight we have for those. I hope some of y'all stayed during halftime and enjoyed the band, and now a real tweet, you know, we're in the Twitter world, a real treat. We have 2016 graduate played on the 2015. Both these guys played on the 2015 team that made it to the state final. I'm sitting next to Dylan Sainer, and I literally am, he's so tall. And then also Isaac Disley, probably one of the top 2 or 3 most exciting guys that ever played at Prairie Grove. Just always, every time he touched the ball, I just like, all right, he's got it. What's going to happen? And, well, I got a couple others. Isaac's looked at me when I said that, saying 2 or 3. I have a couple other guys I'd put in there. But so first of all, I'll start with you, Isaac. Isaac, tell us about since you graduated in 2017, kind of what's happened with you and what's going on in your life right now.
Yeah, I went to Arkansas Tech to play football after that in Russellville. I redshirted my freshman year and played receiver my second year. And at the end of that season, I had some health issues going on that had been bothering me. I was passing out, so I decided to hang it up, and I was an equipment guy for the last 2 years, doing the laundry and the dirty work. Now I just graduated and just recently got married, and I'm looking for a job.
Oh, hey, you know what? And your degree is in
business management.
Business management. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. Head up to that vendor community. We'll find you a home up there somewhere for you. But because I can tell you, and if you need a reference, have them call me too, because I know you work hard and you got a good work ethic. And you took my daughter to homecoming one year, so I remember that.
And prom.
No,
Shout out to Murray.
That's good. Dylan, now, of course, graduated here, went to Iowa State, played for Coach Matt Campbell, one of the great coaches out there today. Tell us a little bit about your experience from there to where you are now with the New Orleans Saints and what's kind of going on with you as well.
Yeah, so like you said, went to Iowa State after high school. It was an incredible experience. Played for a great head coach, similar to like I did here at Prairie Grove. And, you know, I learned a lot of stuff. Still go back and see those guys there, have great relationship with them. Coach Campbell calls me like twice a week still in their mid-season. So, yeah, he's a great guy. Had a great time. I was a part of a lot of, like, really electric wins, man. We had, you know, 5 or 6 top 5 wins. So it was a lot of fun. A Fiesta Bowl win, of course, last season. So that was great.
And you threw a pass. I know you did some in high school. You completed a pass.
Yeah, completed a pass against Oklahoma. For all the people here that they got to stink with Oklahoma, man. So night game against OU.
And you scored a touchdown. Did you score against Oklahoma?
Also, yeah,
against
caught
Oklahoma.
a touchdown also against Oklahoma.
Yeah,
so that was cool too.
But I will tell you, I'm just going to get a personal level here. I can't thank you enough. You guys, as many people know, my son McKay loves Texas. I've tried and tried. I can't change that, unfortunately. I know he took a beating last week, which is kind of cool, but he's a big Tech. But you were nice enough to take time the day before the game and text him and say, hey, we'll try to take it easy on the Longhorns. It made his day, and just thank you. I know you're very busy and preparing for the game, but to still remember McKay and to do that, I just want to thank you personally and publicly for that.
Yeah,
now,
for sure.
Tell us a little about what's a draft process like and how that goes. And I know you're on the injured reserve right now, but talk a little bit about what that implications of that.
Yeah, so it's pretty wild, honestly. You play your last collegiate game. That game ended. I was on a flight the next morning going to Nashville, Tennessee, and I started training the next morning. So like it goes quick. So like I said, trained in Nashville for the combine. I got invited to the NFL combine. That was a good honor for me. That was awesome. You kind of just do that until, you know, the draft happens. I came back here, was with my family for the draft. Isaac was there.
Yes, sir.
What was that like? Kind of because you imagine your agent was telling you, hey, you may go, or it may be what is it called, an undrafted
free agent. Yep. Yeah. So going into it, he's like, man, we're going to try to push you into the 4th round, and if we can't get you into the 4th round, then we're going to try to just shy off of stuff and try to not go at all, because you can kind of create a bidding war as an undrafted free agent and almost pull more money at the end of the thing than you would getting picked up in the 6th or 7th round. So that's what ended up happening. We were on the phone. I've got 2 phones. My agent's got 2 phones. He's calling me. I'm on a 3-way call with my agent, Matt LaFleur. Like, it was wild. It humbling experience, awesome experience, stressful experience, all that stuff. But it was a lot of fun. Ended up undrafted. You know, we got a couple teams kind of bidding against each other, and ended up being New Orleans Saints, and went down there this summer, started training.
And a hurricane decided to come get you.
Yeah, the hurricane.
But you did get hurt during the training, right?
Yeah, so I'd slipped a disc in my back in the summer training, and it was causing nerve pain and stuff. And so we went ahead. We tried to rehab it all summer. You know, I was in there all day, and then started training camp. A couple of practices in a training camp was like, it's not gonna go. So we flew out to Dallas and had the surgery.
So this question's for both of you. So when you went from high school to college, speed of the game. Just go ahead.
It's twice as fast, but more importantly, it's about 50 hours a week in a film room more than anything. It's like a job.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. I was just talking to Isaac about this. Playing in college, watching the high school games, it looks like slow motion. Well, I just experienced this last weekend. I went back for the Iowa State game. I'd only been in the league for 6 months, and I watched that game live, and that looked like slow motion. So it's like you double the speed every level you go.
Yeah, and that's what. Go ahead, Isaac.
I think coming from the wing tee and running a play in, and then you go for the spread and no huddle, hand signals. So it seemed about 20 times as fast.
Well, that's cool. So let me ask you this. So, and then I want to get to some of your memories of Prairie Grove. It's interesting. What do you think, guys? I mean, we during your era, we were talking about this off while the band was playing, that between 2012 and 2017, there was some great teams before the 97 team, the 2001 team, 2003 and 5. We had some pretty good teams along the way. 61, 63, somewhere way back there. But 12 to 17 may have been the heyday of Prairie Grove football. Cooper Winters and their group, and then you guys came along. And Isaac, you were there for 3 of those great years. I think your senior class may have won more games than any other senior class in the history of Prairie Grove football. But having that heyday, there's been a lot of great athletes come through during that period. We've got 3 professionals, or 4, counting Dylan here. I didn't want to miss him, but you got baseball players. Jalen Beeks, a little bit before you guys, and then Ty Tice playing. Man, he's bounced around a little bit. I know he's with the Blue Jays for a bit, and then he was with Diamondbacks for a bit, and Braves for a bit. So he's been around, and then the Greg kid, Logan Greg. He's playing some double or AAA ball or something like that right now. And to have 4 guys, in that, it's kind of cool to be in a little small town which is now 7,000 people to have. I really?
I didn't know
we just got the
like
census.
4.
Yeah, the sign still says 4. We almost double that thing. But so it's really cool. Do you guys ever see or contact or have any connection with any of those guys? They're a little bit older than you guys, but.
I talk to them when I see them around. If we both happen to be in town at the same time. I haven't had any conversations outside of that with any others.
Logan Gregg's actually in my friend group, so we stay in pretty good contact. And when he's home, we do a lot of hanging out and stuff. So I get to see him and talk to him pretty often.
So now, we've talked about what you're doing now. Let's go back to some glory years here at Prairie Grove. So I'll ask you first, Isaac. Give me your 2 favorite memories of playing at Prairie Grove football.
The first one has got to be my junior year against Arkadelphia when we won to go to state for the first time, celebrating that. My second one was my sophomore year. I was rotating as a receiver, and I was a little scrawny kid, and it was my turn for the play, and we called the pass play, and the game was pretty tight. And they tried to put Elliott Chamberlain, who was a senior, and I was upset.
The Stork! I remember the Stork. Go ahead.
So Abster sends me in anyways, probably not trusting me, and I think I went up over the kid and kind of dunked on him and went into the end zone, and he told me he'd never doubt me again after that. That was kind of my little introduction to the high school game.
That's awesome. Yeah, great memories, awesome experiences. Dylan, if you had to think of a couple of good experiences, your 2 top experiences that you had playing here at Prairie Grove.
I mean, obviously that I don't want to use Isaac's same one. Winning that semifinal game here on this field was incredible for us, really for the town and everybody. But that was a good one. And my sophomore year when we went over to Farmington and smacked the dog crap out of them, that was pretty fun, man. I can't complain about that. But there's been a lot. Well, Isaac's given us a few good years in there, but the memories are good, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have great memories. I loved, I would call him Sir Isaac Disney. I would call him Disneyland. I had all kind of names for him. You were always Big Dylan Senior, and I go back and hear myself call these things sometimes. And man, I sound like such an idiot. But it's so cool to have you guys and watch you guys progress in your lives and always remember these great times here at Prairie Grove. And as you have both graduated now, Dylan, if I'm not mistaken, you have a master's degree as well, right?
Right, yeah.
So sports gave you your education, and what a great blessing that is for both of you. You got something you didn't have to pay for, right?
Right.
I wouldn't have been able to go to college without the help of the football scholarship.
And now that degree is something, no one's going to take that away, and it's a great thing. Well, guys, I want to thank you for, coming up and chat with me. And anytime you're in town, come on up. We'll kick Cook out of the way. You guys can call a game with me.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming up. Thank you for what you've done for our little town and for making us proud in your lives. and just so grateful for all that you've done and for what you're doing. And you guys come from great families, so appreciate them. And again, Isaac Disney, 2017 graduate. Big Dylan Sainer, 2016 graduate of Prairie Grove. We're so glad to have him with us. We'll be back for the second half after this.
Prairie Grove forever.
Yes, sir.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
I need 3 uncorked slushes. Adding strawberries to the sangria. Order up. Sonic uncorked slushes, ready for pickup.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Our church won't be bound to a building or hidden from those in need. This is our church. We believe in loving God, loving others, and serving others. We don't fear getting dirty.
Okay, getting ready to kick. Peyton Higgins for Prairie Grove. Phillips back deep for the Indians. It's a good kick. Phillips going to take it at about the 10-yard line. He's over the 15. There's John King. Hey! King of the special teams is the first one there, and Washhausen also there, and I believe, oh, come on, move 20 so I can see who that is. Also, that was number 54, Brian Ward, also in there, I think. So several Tigers in there. King first, gets him right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. Tigers come into the second half leading 21-0. Shukalate in the shotgun. And he's got Holloway back there, and Shukalate looking downfield, is going to go deep, and it's intercepted. He's got it. Hey! That's Hubbs, the sophomore. He stretches out and gets it. Nice pick on the first play. They picked on the sophomore. Not the wisest thing to do. He comes away with an interception, and the Tigers are in business. First down and 10. Ball at the 49 of the Indians. And he goes off the field, comes right back on with the play. What a great pick. He laid out for it and got it. First and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball already in Indian territory. Higgins drops back. He's looking deep. He's got Velasco almost. Just a little overthrown. He's guarded by Jeremiah Shukalate. Second down, 10. I'm going to guess, let's see, Trey Shukalate is the quarterback, and I'm going to guess Jeremiah is a brother, cousin, or some sort, because that's not the most popular name you're going to hear. Second down and 10, Prairie Grove. Ball at the 49 of Stilwell. Velasco goes the other side, and motion is, it's a fumble and a flag and all kind of wrong things going on that play. So it's going to come back. Ethan Miller on the carry. Pretty good run, but it's going to be negated with a penalty, and he did bobble it when he first got it. They're not going to decline that. It looks like illegal shift. That's the second time we've had that called on us tonight. It's a 5-yard step off, and he's going to put it back at the Prairie Grove 46. So second down and 15 now for the Tigers. 11:34 just underway. Stilwell got the ball to start second half. First play was a pick, and now Tigers need to take an opportunity to take and capitalize on the turnover. There's the give to Wetzel. Wetzel straight ahead, fumbles the ball, gets right back on top of it. He gets back past the original line of scrimmage. Wetzel back, picks up about 7 yards. Well, let's call it 6. It'll be second down and 9 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the 48 of Stilwell. Man, what a treat it was to be able to talk to Dylan and Isaac and just relive some memories, and just great to see good things going on in their lives. Hubbs brings the play in. Third down and 9 for the Tigers. Double wing set. In motion goes Miller. He fakes it to Miller. Squares up, throws. It's complete. That's Wetzel, and Wetzel lowers the boom as number 7 comes in, Cole Grimmett, but not before Wetzel picks up the first down. Ball at the 33-yard line of Stilwell. First down, 10 for Prairie Grove. Simrad bringing in the play. You're going to go split out to the far side. Higgins under center. And it's going to be a give. That's Falk. Falk on his feet. Oh, there's going to be a flag. There's going to be a flag. Oh, no, 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 no. Wow. And, wow, he was already, again, we're picking up some of these penalties after the plays passed us. There's a flag. It's gonna be a block in the back or a hold. I didn't see what it was, but the Stilwell players are clapping. It looks like from the 23 they're gonna back it up. So it'll end up being first down and 10 again. It'll essentially be over. So they're gonna mark it off and they'll back it right back up pretty much to the original line of scrimmage. Well, we actually may have gained a yard after that. So first down and 9. Well, actually, it's first and 10 right there at the marker. First down, Prairie Grove. Man, what a nice run by Falk. And now, same play. It's Falk again. And he's still on his feet. He's going to get the first down. So, Colin Falk didn't quite get past them that time, but it's another first down for Prairie Grove. Ball now at the 22-yard line of Stilwell. First possession for Prairie Grove after the Hubs interception. And they're on the move. Man, big number 79 coming into the game for the Indians. And I don't have a name with that number, but man, that is a big young man. There's a wing back reverse. There's Miller. Miller sees the pay dirt. Give him 6. Hey! Ethan Miller, he cut right back against the grain there and saw the green, went straight to the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Tigers, now up 27-0. And the Tigers, nice execution, even after the penalty, being able to put it in the end zone. Higgins now set for the extra point try. And it's a pretty good snap there. Kick on the way, up and good. With 9:30 to go here in the first half, in the third quarter, it's Prairie Grove 28, Stilwell 0. We'll be back after this.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
We do have some first half stats. I know we just had the series, but Prairie Grove, Patterson 3 of 4 for 54 yards, Higgins 1 of 4 for 28. Patterson had a touchdown. Receiving, Velasco for 2 for 50, Miller 2 for 32 and a touchdown. Wetzel 4 rushes for 26, Falk 5 for 29, Miller 1 for 29, Higgins 2 for 15, Patterson 1 for 18. Total rushing yards 121, passing 82, 203 total yards, 7 first downs. Reception, or the kickoff received by Richards, and puts on a pretty good move there, but he's going to get knocked out. Oh, that's going to be a late hit. Good tackle by Higgins, but a late hit is going to be on Singleton there. He hit him outside. So that's going to be 15 yards tacked on that time. Nice return by Ethan Richards of the Stilwell Indians. So pretty good first half of stats for Prairie Grove. Update on that Shiloh score. Shiloh trailing 21-6 at half. So the step off will move Prairie Grove, or the Stilwell, into Prairie Grove territory at the 48. So first down and 10 for Stilwell. They'll start. This is their best starting field position of the game at the Prairie Grove 48. 9:22 to go here, third quarter. Their second possession. First time they had it, threw a pick. This time it's going to be Phillips, and he's turned back in, but he's going to get good yardage. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards, and a late flag on the tackle there, number 50, Connor Lance. And let's see, there's going to be a late flag. Boy, they were flag happy tonight. Holding on Stilwell, and I think it's right around where the tackle took place. So it's going to end up being maybe a little bit more. They're going to back them up some. So it's going to be first down and, it's going to be first and 15. So break for Prairie Grove because a nice run that time by Phillips. Ryan, it's such a treat to talk to those guys. And
it is.
And
I couldn't get back on the air because I seen them and I had to.
Well, I got the pleasure of doing the halftime deal, and they're both great young men, and they still. It was funny the thing, and I'm gonna come back to it after this play. Shukalate from the shotgun, first and 15 in motion goes Richards. They're going to give it to Richards, and nice block on the corner. And Richards going to get the first down, and Richards finally knocked down at the 30-yard line. I was going to say, though, Ryan, when I asked them their best memory of Prairie Grove football, I thought it might be a touchdown. It might be a going to the state, and being there in, War Memorial. They both said when they beat Arkadelphia, being on this field, both of them.
That's cool.
And I thought that was really neat. And I remember that, and I know how bad they wanted that for Coach Absher when we went down to War Memorial, and we got really close.
We did. We both said Blake doesn't get hurt that game, and it's a totally different ball game.
1st and 10 for the Indians, and he fumbles it, and now they got to hem him up back there. They got him. Wow, bad luck that time for Stilwell because
they were driving.
They were moving the ball well, and they had some good play selection, but that bad snap's going to back them up to the 45-yard line. They got to get to the Prairie Grove 23, so that's going to back them up. Make it 2nd down and 22. Into the game comes Dalton Frazier. Also coming in is Ethan Grothus.
I had Ethan in class last year. I always would call him Grothhouse. Kind of give it that deep growl to him. He's a very strong sophomore.
2nd down, 22. Shukalate is going to keep. Nice block on the corner again. Boy, they're being effective on that far side now. Good, boom! Who's that making that tackle over there, Ryan? That was a nice hit.
I'm going to watch him have to get. That's Hubbs, I think.
Man, Hubbs came in. Man, sophomore, hey, he's making his stake. He's got an eye. You didn't see him. You were over there talking. He laid out for an interception. Great interception. Nice tackle that time. Simrad coming in for Washhausen.
Well, we've definitely talked about what a athlete he is, like on his punt coverages and stuff. And so, him doing anything, kind of like Sims, it's not going to be a surprise to us because they're athletes. They're guys just looking for that opportunity.
3rd down, and let's call it 15 to go for the Indians. And they're going to they got 2 downs to get it here. He goes, throws, he pumps, he's looking. Oh, he's pick off, and I think is it him again?
Yeah.
No,
yes, it is.
Is that's
Hubbs
again? That's his 2nd INT of the night.
Wow.
And that was in the end zone, and I'll tell you, the refs didn't see it. There was a serious hold over here. He was laying on top of him. But another pick. So, Ryan, as we start thinking about the David's Roofer play of the game, I know a sophomore that's making his claim.
Well, I know Miller said, hold up just a second. I got 3 TDs, but Hubbs is just locking down that end down there.
And he intercepts it right at the 1-yard line, so Prairie Grove takes over, and they could really pad the stats here if they can go the distance. 28-0, Tigers lead, 7:08 to go here in the 3rd. And it's going to be a give straight ahead. Wetzel, he's going to just get a couple, but he does get us right out of the, the shadows of the end zone there.
Sand Springs.
Sand Springs up 26-21.
That's a big Oklahoma team. I mean, that's not a chump team. That's a big Tulsa team. I mean, they're good.
Yeah. So 6:30 to go here in 3rd. Prairie Grove, come on,
Falk.
get it. Falk. If he can get by, he's got the first, and he goes out of bounds. But now we're definitely in business, Ryan. Not sitting inside the 5.
Oh, yes. We're sitting on the 1. So, I mean, that's great. Some breathing room right there. Good job by the offensive line, blocking. Good job by Falk, not doing anything silly, and just getting the good yardage. You don't have to do too much sometimes. Sometimes these guys want to hit the home run. You don't have to. We just got to get good, positive yardage there on 1st down.
Well, the thing about that, with the players we've got, Wetzel, Falk, Miller, we got guys who can go the distance, from this end of the field. We can make big plays, and we did that even in our first game, which we lost. There's Simrad. Simrad still on his feet. Simrad gets about 5. We don't run that play a lot with Simrad.
Well, no, we usually do it with Miller, but Simrad's getting some PT in at wingback right now. It didn't go for quite as much as we thought. They spotted it.
Oh, wow.
Pretty short.
3.
But I saw us kind of flexing out our tight end and up back on that far side, and I kind of wondered what was going on there. I didn't expect it. Like you said, usually that's Miller. So usually when Simrad's in, we're looking more to throw.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. And it's a quick pitch. No.
That's Wetzel. That looked like either an option or a read.
Yeah, it looked like I saw the back, and I think that was Falk over there. I thought they were doing a quick pitch because he took out that way. And they only got about a yard, so it's no. Let's see. They picked up 2, so 3rd down and 5. 5:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers in command at 28-0.
Miller will come in. You got to think if he's coming in, he's getting the ball. Then again, he could easily be blocking for Falk to run on his side because I'm sure he's a great blocker also. The other thing is he's kind of like Burks is for the U of A. A lot of times he's just a decoy. Yep, he was lead blocking for Falk.
And there's Falk. He's going to go. There he goes. Give him 6.
80-yard touchdown run for Colin Falk. 80-yard touchdown run.
He said, not so fast, Mr. Gregson. You got to consider me. 4:44 to go in the 3rd. Tigers up now 34-0 with this extra point. We would go into the mercy rule effect.
And we don't even have to ask for it.
They don't have to ask for it. We offer it.
Come over to Arkansas, free of charge.
Just make it. Just make it. Come on, get a good snap here. Good snap, kick on the way, up, and it does look like the clock will start running when we come back. With 4:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter, it's Prairie Grove 35, Stilwell 0.
I need 3 uncorked slushes. Adding strawberries to the sangria. Order up. Sonic uncorked slushes, ready for pickup.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
To go, and they're going to put the ball out here, and there he goes. Clock is running. So we have a running clock for the balance of the game as Prairie Grove gets ready to kick. 35-0. And the kick is going to be fielded by Richards just inside the 10. There's King. Special teams. There he is again.
The guy's always around.
He was you were over there talking to Sainer a while ago. He got the tackle on that kick. Well, 4:05. Oh, we stopped it.
Probably possession change or something.
It's habit probably. Yeah. 3:55. The game now will just keep running, Ryan.
Tick, tick, tick.
Man, they got guys all over the place.
Watchhausen comes in here the last second, though.
He did. Uh-oh. That's Holloway, and nice. Man, is that Simrad? Simrad over there.
Good first down run for the Stilwell Indians. About 25 yards.
They get the ball at the Prairie Grove 45. I'll tell you, they've been effective running to the left side over there here in the second half, Ryan. Every time they've run it, now they've had a couple mix-ups where they've fumbled or got penalties, but every time they've run it to the left side, they've gotten positive yards here in the second half.
Stevens at inside linebacker.
You know, Ryan, I know that we're up 35-0, and I'm not trying to patronize, but they are not that bad of a team. They do a lot of good things. They make some mistakes, and they probably don't have a lot of depth. As Shugalate is looking for some room, and now he's going back over to that left side. He's got some running room. He gets down close to the 10, but they
gets tripped up there by Vance.
They've got some, they do have some decent players, and they do some good things. They just, I don't know, it's just something about them can't quite get over the hump with them.
You easily could take a timeout right here and just pull your guys to the side and say, hey, all right, you're all right. Buck up, we'll be all right. Let's keep that goose egg, but we're all right.
Yeah.
But we are kind of on our heels a little bit.
And for Prairie Grove, you don't want to get sloppy here, and because next week, we start conference play next week, the last dance with 1-4A. We're at Green Forest next week. Get to make that fun trip up that way.
That's right. They got nice facilities, but the drive is, ugh.
And here's a quick pass out to Richards. Nice block on the corner, and they're going to get it into the end zone.
Ethan Richards on the touchdown that time.
He just says keep running the clock, and so the clock keeps running. These refs are ready to go home too. So a nice, and it's 1:45, and the clock just going to run, but 35-6.
Trying to see if they're going to. They got a kicker, so they'll attempt the extra point.
I don't care how long they take to get it set up. By the time they get this extra point done and the kickoff done, we might be in the fourth quarter.
28 is the kicker. Shalino Martinez.
Blocked. 35-6. The clock will just keep on going.
Let's make sure we get all 11 guys on kickoff here. And we do. It's one of the things I always worry about this year. Like, we just haven't had a real good, consistent, everybody in their spot when they're supposed to be type game.
Well, as we 1:08 to go here in the third, we'll probably see some other guys play here down the last quarter here, Ryan. A lot of guys should get some PT here in the last 13 minutes and 8 seconds.
Oh, Tomahawk Chop.
Boy, I tell you what.
Soundtrack's coming out.
Well, I wouldn't be playing that too proud after what Florida State did last week. Holy smoke. I don't know if you heard the playback of their play-by-play guy. He threw his headset.
Oh.
It was on. You hear it goes. Blah, 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 blah.
I can see being emotionally invested like that and being a little frustrated.
Oh, my goodness. You get beat by Jacksonville State.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Jacksonville State's a little small college in Alabama. Everybody thinks it's in Florida.
Oh, because of the name.
Yeah.
Even the leftover Alabama boys are still pretty darn good, huh?
Yeah, you got Troy down there. You got UAB, South Alabama. And
Troy's had a lot of success throughout the years.
Yeah, and of course, that school on the east side over there that has an eagle fly in during the So
let's see if we can call out. Luke Vance is going to be in at quarterback. So I see number 54 as your left guard.
So a bunch of sophomores coming in, and that's good. And man, let's get this.
You might get some of these numbers. 63 is your left tackle.
There you go. Get that. Wind that arm going there. Keep that arm going, ref.
You got some names. 63 is Jamin Rowe. He's at left tackle. Number 50, Connor Lance out there. Asher Lenz at wingback.
Vance.
Sweep this time. That's going to be Hubbs.
Oh, he made
stout,
Grimmett
man.
play. I'll tell you what, that's the second time Grimmett took one, because he took one, I think, from might have been Hubbs or Higgins earlier.
The bad thing is in the college ranks, he would have got flagged for targeting. David Stevens in at tight end.
So a lot of guys getting to play now. Washhausen comes out. This will probably be the last play of the third quarter, with Prairie Grove now up 35-6.
Rhett in at fullback. He's going to get the call.
And there he goes. He's got the first down. Fumble.
Oh, he fumbled.
I think Prairie Grove got it back. Prairie Grove got it back. And
really, I'll pick on Hubs right there. He missed a block. He gets that block a little bit better, and Rhett isn't touched for about 15 yards. But you don't fumble the ball, Rhett, so you'll come out and Joe Sims will come in. And that's the end of the third quarter. And Prairie Grove leading 35-6. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Our church won't be bound to a building or hidden from those in need. This is our church. We believe in loving God, loving others, and serving others. We don't fear getting dirty, we won't callous to the needy, and we love unconditionally. Let's learn fellowship that can never be confined, and a mission that will always have purpose. Come join us at Prairie Grove Christian Church as we practice bringing God's Word to life and taking God's light to the world, one community at a time.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? 2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers.
I'm on it.
Order up.
Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi.
All right, we're back. 12 minutes, and the clock start taking off here. So the Tigers have it 1st and 10 in Indian territory at the 49, and Tigers. Ryan going to chalk up, go to 2-1 on the season as we get ready to start conference play. And like I was saying earlier, it's the last dance in the 1-4A.
All right, number 52 is in. That is Justin Briers, another 10th grader. 63, I already said, Jamin Rose. 72, Robert Fleming, another 10th grader. He's in at right tackle. Luke Vance at quarterback. Washhausen and Asher Lynn, I think, are out here.
Wow. Oh, he took some punishment that time. Several Hollies in there. Phillips is in there. And also looked like Campbell was in there.
Brian Ward is your center. Rhett saying, come on, guys. Give me a little bit of room.
Morrell loses a couple that time after he got the first down on the previous play.
Cade Patton, number 3. He'll run the play in.
Second down for Prairie Grove, and the give. Oh, actually, Vance looks, throws, and in and out of the hands. Incomplete.
Man, I think he had a guy deep. He just didn't see him.
Ryan, think about our conference and what's been going on so far. And Gentry beat these guys about like what we did. So, could be a good game for Prairie Grove late in the season.
Yeah, and Gentry is hit or miss. It depends on if they've got the depth that year and a couple guys. Like they had that quarterback that one year that was just brutal to guard. Motion
Lynn.
that time by Lynn.
And Vance again, wow. Better get rid of it. Throws complete.
That's Hubs on the completion. Bull Big 54 took him out. Where's the flag over there, though?
Man, they were throwing a lot of flags tonight. And we can't catch a break tonight with these things. Get a good play with this second team in here, Ryan, with these young guys. They execute probably one of the better pass executions of the night by Vance, the sophomore, to another sophomore. Gets played quite a bit, Hubs, but now it's third down, and we got about 17 to go, an official timeout.
What is he doing? One of the coaches just ran.
I think it's Danny. Oh.
The sprinkler system came on.
Coach Absher, he knows exactly where to go.
Why would that come on a Friday night? I guess it's our first home game, so we haven't had to worry about it.
Yeah, well, if they want to use water, come do my yard. They could use it. So 3rd and 17 for Prairie Grove. Let's get that clock going again, refs.
Third and long. 9:34 left in the ball
There
game.
he goes. He got that arm moving again.
35-6 Prairie Grove.
Come on, take your time, guys. Let's get it first. You know, Vance he's a lefty. He does good rolling to that left. There it is. Hey!
Tight end dump. That's David Stevens.
Stevens, give him 6. Hey, he's going to be celebrating tonight, Cook.
I'll have to congratulate him. We give him a lot of heck. I got all those sophomores together, Hubbs and Vance and Stevens and Lynn. They're all in the same class together, just constantly picking on each other. And one of the things they always give him heck about is his speed, but he doesn't outrun them all and got a touchdown that time.
Hey, he did get caught from behind, but he did. It was in the end zone. But Stevens, hey, you got to love it. And that little tight end dump has been open for us. And not only Velasco gets a TD, but now Stevens, and he's going to be happy tonight.
Hey, he's asking for the oxygen on the sideline, though. Higgins' kick is up and good.
And it's 8:43 to go. 42-6, Prairie Grove leads. Shiloh trailing Sand Springs 32-27, so that's a ball game.
That is a ball game. Let's talk about our sponsors, PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, who also fed the team tonight.
Yep,
Appreciate you guys there.
Thank you for doing that.
David's Roofing, sponsor of halftime and the player of the game. Harton's Furniture, What My Eyes Have Seen. Sonic of Prairie Grove, Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm Car Quest, Life Family Chiropractic, Standard Material Groups, and Dumpster Divers LLC. Appreciate the guys helping us out tonight on camera and producing. Naaman Nauman, Quentin Finnicle, and Dylan Moore. And as always, Miles Eubanks.
Yeah, I give thanks to Miles tonight. He hooked together that third mic for us so that we could interview the guys at halftime, and appreciate him for doing that. And man,
how cool is those guys though?
It's really, I mean, that was some of my favorite seasons. I
got lucky. I came in at the right time.
Yeah. That was your first. The season we went to War Memorial, your first season on the air with us, and.
Well, and I had all those guys in class, and I have a daughter that age. You have a daughter that age, you know, and so we got to enjoy that in all kinds of different levels.
Richards fields it at the 15, and he's tackled.
Looks like Rhett on the tackle that time.
And clock's going to just run on out here. But, no, you're right. We got to enjoy that on a lot of different levels, and it was great seasons. And like I said, that 2012 team, with the Bartholomew was in there, and you had
Falk and Nodier.
Cooper Winters. He's a bunch of really good players back then. And then the next year you had Storley and Logan Bartholomew and Sugg.
Nick
Sugg. And
don't get mad because we're missing a bunch of them, but.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if we're missing some. And then, the next year, Ron Morrell came in and did quarterback and had Big Bobby Cat, Eli Lopez, all those guys.
I still remember listening to you. Bobby Cat. That was the day I knew I wanted to be up here with you.
Well, I will tell you something. I made a promise that year. I think I told Arns and I told my daughter, I said, I will never say Bobby without his full name, nor Eli Lopez without saying his full name. It's like there was never going to be Lopez or Eli. It was going to be Eli Lopez and Bobby Cat. 6 minutes to go in the game. 2nd down and 10.
Asher Lynn on the tackle that time. Good job.
Too.
Good solo tackle in space.
And Blaine Holloway, the carrier, is. Ryan, we get this 5 minutes is going to go by quick. There's been some guys that's really stepped up tonight to play well.
Yeah, kind of looking down here. Miller's got 3 touchdowns tonight. Hubbs got 2 interceptions. King, I mean, what can you say about that guy? Not only the tackles on defense, but the special teams. Falk's got an 80-yard touchdown run. Higgins has got a touchdown run. Stevens got a touchdown catch. All those guys are also playing on defense and have quite a few tackles. So great team effort tonight, and a bunch of guys fighting for that player of the game.
Well, if if we take another break, which I don't know we will, we'll talk about it and make a decision off here. It's 4th down.
Looking at the tackle that time, I see the young man. It's number 63 that got the tackle, Jamin Rowe.
So Rowe getting to call his name. 4th down and about a yard. They'll probably go for it this part of the game. Brian Phipps comes in. Ethan
Grothhouse.
Grothhouse, is that how you pronounce it?
No, I do not know. I just enjoy saying it. And as he gets older, y'all are going to unenjoy me saying it.
So 4th down, about a yard for the Indians. And Chocolate, he's going to get the 1st down and going to be around the 49.
Good group tackling there. Rowe once again in on the tackle. Trying to look at some of the other guys, but I missed them.
After this play, we'll announce our players of the game. We'll do an offense and a defensive player tonight.
David's Roofing will have to donate twice as much for that.
Fumble! The Tigers may have landed on it. And the Tigers do have it. So the Tigers get to run out the clock now.
David Stevens, a guy who just
scored,
got the fumble recovery there.
Oh man, he's having the night. Well, defensive player of the game, for me, it's got
2 INTs, man.
Two interceptions is the sophomore Connor Hubbs, David Roofing defensive player of the game, and I'm going to let you choose the offensive player. It could be a couple, but I'll let you make that choice.
There is, but anytime you score 3 touchdowns, it's hard not to get your name called. And I know some of those were closer in. I know Fox was a home run, and so you hate not to acknowledge. And really, Fox probably has more yards on the night. I just don't have the numbers in front of me. But Miller with 3 touchdowns, he's only played maybe a third of the game. I mean, he's been out a lot. And so to get 3 touchdowns in such a short time, you got to go with Ethan Miller.
Ethan Miller, offensive player of the game, and that's going to be a delay of game on the Tigers, which you could do that every time with a running clock. They back them up 5 in 2.5 minutes. Again, we thank all of our sponsors, PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, and thank them for feeding the team tonight. David's Roofing, the sponsor halftime and player of the game. Harton's Furniture, what my eyes have seen. Sonic and Prairie Grove, Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto Farm and CarQuest, Life Family Chiropractic, Standard Material Group, and Dumpster Divers LLC. Oh,
Cole Ashley on the carry.
And he got tackled in the backfield. Nice job that time. It was number 10, Caden Campbell.
Connor Lance and Josh Kinghorn run in to have some exchange there on the offensive line.
And again, recognizing our staff, our director, Miles Eubanks, Dylan Moore, Quentin Finnicle, Damon Ballstead. We're going to sign off here pretty quick at the end of the game. We've recognized everybody.
We're at home, and we get out early.
We get out early.
This is weird.
And I wouldn't be so anxious, but it is hot up in this press box tonight. Fumble. He get back on it.
Oh, man. There's an offensive lineman that just got bent over.
Well, he got the ball, and then it just got out away from him. They may try to score one more here.
What was the Gentry score with them?
42-7.
Very similar.
Yeah.
I wonder if, not trying to be this way, but I wonder how long Gentry had a lot of their main players in, or if they have the depth like we do. We have depth tonight. We played a lot of people.
Yeah, and hey, Gentry's off the 3-0 start. They got this week off. They play at Huntsville next week, and that's where they start conference play. We started up in Green Forest.
64, Nick Coffey in.
And we will be back. We will be back on the road next week at Green Forest. Phillips running off the field. He's not off the field. They should call a penalty. They're going to tackle him in the backfield. Wow.
Good job. That's number 63. That's Rowe. When did he even sign up for football? I didn't even know he played.
Shiloh.
And look at him just getting his name called one after another.
Shiloh now leading 33-32, 3 minutes to go in third quarter. So that's a scoring fest. And second down and 13. This is the last play of the game. I just got a text from our buddy that from Springdale telling us he's watching. He says the field looks really good, and he's right. Field looks great tonight.
Coach Edford not going to let this field not look
good. He warms it during the game. Well, that's going to do it. The Tigers 42-6 with a victory over the Stilwell Indians. Like I said, next week we'll be coming to you from Green Forest as the Tigers open up their final year in conference play in the 1-4A. For our staff and for Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have a great night and go Tigers!